Hey guys, this is Robin from the Back Pain Secret Podcast, and today we are going to talk about how long does it take for a sciatica nerve to heal.
So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I did the podcast, okay? Like 2-3 weeks. I'm sorry about that. It's just because I've been really busy, you know. I'm on a mission, as you guys know. I'm trying to help 1 million back pain sufferers to reduce or heal their back pain. And doing this, the first thing was that I wrote this book, okay? Back Pain Secrets. And I got the website up and I started to sell a few copies. But the thing also was that I was getting requests all around the world for people wanting my advice on their back, okay? And the thing with me, I've been in business for quite a while now, many years. And in the beginning, when I started to do the business, I wanted everything to be perfect, you know, everything needed to be picture perfect before I launched anything. Now I've been around for a while, so first things I like just launch stuff. You know, I get stuff up, and then I see the reaction, and then I make corrections to that. So with this project, I didn't really have any systems in order. Okay, so I was just flooded. It was just too much requests that were coming in, orders were coming in, people were Skyping me. It was just too much. So I shut everything down for 2 weeks, and then I put the systems in order. So I started everything up here now again, and hopefully things are going to run a bit smoother, okay? As you can see here, I'm not at home in the office. I'm actually up in the countryside visiting my mom. My beautiful wife Linda and 2 kids, Kelly and James, are gonna come here in a few days, 2 or 3 days. They always give me like 2 or 3 days to calm down and get my shit in order before we start a vacation. That way I'm much calmer during vacation. So anyway, today guys, to give you a bit of a backstory, we're going to talk about Susan. Susan is a 35-year-old woman with 2 kids, and about 10 years back, Susan injured her back. She was in the gym, and she'd been actually got a personal trainer, and she'd been on this routine with the personal trainer for a few weeks, and she did some exercise in the gym. I think it was a deadlift. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Anyway, the trainer wasn't too concerned about her form when she was doing this exercise, and something popped really bad in her back. So the pop in her back, she felt something was wrong straight away, okay? She had excruciating pain down her left leg, in her buttocks, in her thighs, in her calf, and in her foot, okay? So she stopped training, and she went home, and she was trying to relax and just make sure to heal, okay? But it didn't go away. It actually got worse. She was in bed for a few days. She tried to walk around, but it was quite bad, okay? Eventually, though, she had an MRI a few weeks later, and the MRI showed that she had a herniated disc on level L4, L5. That's a very common place to have a herniated disc. And she didn't really have the time for an operation, or she basically just toughened it out, okay? She also continued to go to the gym and work out quite hard, which isn't really a good idea, but she did that anyway, okay? So that continued for like 1.5 years, 2 years. So she was working out 4 or 5 times a week, and when she had too much pain, she just didn't go to the gym. That was her strategy, okay? But she was constantly living with pain, constantly this sciatica pain, okay? And the question she always had in her head was, how long does it take for this sciatica nerve to heal, okay? But she was doing this. So internally, she was freaking out inside, okay? She was feeling stressed, and she felt stressed because Susan was an action-taking woman, okay? Usually when something happened to her, she just made a plan and she got over it, okay? So the plan was that she was going to work through this. She was hitting the gym 4 or 5 times a week, but every time she did afterwards, and most times during, the pain increased. Okay, really, really hard for her. And she also had this really stressful feeling inside, because she was married, but her husband Tim wasn't working regularly, so the income that she was making was more or less providing for the family. So she knew she had to work to provide for the entire family. And then externally, if you look what she was going through, it was she was this way when I met her as well. She was all put together, you know. She was trying to act all cool. Whenever you asked her something, she said, no sweat, you know, I'll take care of that, you know. And she was working hard. She was putting in like 12, 15 hours a day, trying to be a super mom for her 2 kids, trying to like over deliver at work, okay, so she could keep that income, and also trying to keep the relationship going with her husband, okay. And all the time she was in constant pain. Just imagine that, you know, she had this radiation pain down her left leg and buttocks. Just horrible. Then, and this is like a year back, she hit a wall, okay. Something really bad happened to her. She was putting in all of this time at the gym, and they did some changes at work, and the kids' routines changed a bit. So she couldn't go to the gym as much. So she could just have time. She had time to go to the gym twice a week. So she decided to start running, okay? Twice a week running, like 2-3 kilometers, and then also going to the gym. And about a month into this routine, she was running up a hill, and the back just popped, okay? She actually fell down because the lack of stability and strength in her left leg just gave away, okay? The radiation increased quite a bit, and it was just a pulsating pain during her whole left leg. She actually called her husband, and the husband came in the car and got her, and she needed to like lay down on the back seat. Took her home, and she went to the hospital to visit the doctor. The doctor gave her a few painkillers, quite strong painkillers. She was on these for like 2 or 3 weeks, but they really irritated her stomach big time. Also, what she found even more irritating was this waiting, you know. First off, she took the pill, and then she needed to wait for an hour for it to kick in, and then the pain reduced for 2 or 3 hours, and then she needed to wait an hour to get another pill in there, okay? So that really irritated her, but the big thing was that it irritated her stomach. The stomach got all upset. She had acid, she had a burning sensation in her stomach, so she needed to cut that out. So she actually had another MRI, and this MRI showed that the herniated disc had actually it compressed the nerve root even more, and the orthopedic surgeon told her that he could do an operation on her back and reduce the pressure, but he told her that doing this, that would mean that she couldn't do as much exercise, and she needed to like not be as active as she was doing at this time, okay? And that really scared her, you know. And also the operation, she know there was a lot of risks doing an operation, so she didn't really want to do that, okay? So Susan had a friend, Karen, and Karen actually a year back bought my book, okay? She read this book, and Karen had a similar thing with her disc. Read the book, and it helped her some. It didn't take away all her pain, but it gave her some ideas what to do. So Karen sent Susan the book, okay? But Susan read the book, but she needed like more specific. She wanted to meet me, and I'm located in Sweden, and she was located in the States. So she actually got on a Skype call with me, okay? 40-minute Skype call, and we went through what she was doing, and she was just telling me all the stuff that she was doing, working out like 4 or 5 times a week, trying to be a super mom, over delivering at work, and all of this, you know. So we sat down, we had this Skype call, and we basically eliminated 80% of all the stuff Susan was doing at the moment, you know. She was doing way too much stuff, according to me anyway, you know. So we went through this plan. And she was constantly asking me, you know, how long does it take for this freaking sciatica nerve to heal, you know? And I told her, you know, there's no like start and end date with this, you know. It's a lot of what you do. It's how you live your life on a daily basis, and stuff that you're doing, and you feel less sciatica. You should keep on doing that and do less of the stuff that's irritating you. And a lot of stuff also is that you need to calm down a bit. You can't do as much stuff as you've been doing right now. You need to try another approach for this, okay? So she got this, but she found it very, very irritating that almost like she was lazy, not doing enough, okay? And I told her that's part of the treatment, Susan. You need to relax and just let this have its course, okay? So anyway, after like 2-3 months, we had another Skype call, and she told me, you know, hey Robin, it feels better. It's like 60-70% better. I can sleep now. I'm not taking any medication. I'm working. I'm standing up most at the standing desk, as you told me to do. Not all the time. And the kids are better. I'm in a better mood, you know, but I still have this very, very irritating feeling that I'm not doing enough. Okay, I want to do more to heal my back pain. Okay, so I told her, Susan, you know, this was the problem you had from the beginning, so you need to chill out. Okay, just follow the process. This stuff is working. Okay, but if you don't believe me, and if you feel this, try going back and doing more stuff, and give me a call. You know, I think the pain is gonna increase, but if you need to go through that just to prove that point, then you have to do it. So she actually did that. She started to exercise even more than I told her to do, and the pain increased quite a bit. So she emailed me and said, yeah, you were right, you know, I'm gonna go back to the old routine. So she did that, and this was like, I think a month back, she contacted me again, and she told me like 80% is gone. It's phenomenal, you know. I just can feel a bit of a tingling sensation once in a while, but I can do most things that I want to do. I still don't do heavy stuff in the gym. I don't do any squats, no deadlifts, and I try to avoid any exercises that I do too much twisting, okay? I said, that's great, Susan, you know, just keep on doing that. She was really, really thankful, and she said, you know, the big thing for me was that I don't feel angry now. I don't feel as stressed when I hang out with my family, you know. Dealing with my kids before, it can be, I love my kids, but with work and all of this stuff and with the pain, I was constantly angry. I was constantly irritated, you know. And now I have more time with them. I'm more relaxed. My family life is better. And she told me that, you know, it was the first time in like 5-6 years that she was able to be intimate with her husband, okay, with actually feeling enjoyment and not pain. So that was a big thing also. Very, very grateful. So will Susan's pain go over altogether? Will her sciatica pain go away forever? I don't know, guys, okay? The only thing that I know that she's on the right path, okay? And that's something that you guys need to think about. There's no like start and end date. You need to start off slow and to do stuff that you feel better off and less of the stuff that irritates the back, okay? That's the best advice I can give you. I think I'm going to end this now. I think I'm going to go out for a swim and relax a bit. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from healing your back pain. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.